story's kind of cheesy, so bear with me. This happened last semester. I was home over the weekend to help my parents rebuild part of our garage that was destroyed by a flood. So my parents and I were moving boxes from our porch down to our basement, and we have a fire escape. If there's ever a fire and you're in the basement, you go out through this and you go up to the backyard. And as we were bringing boxes down, we looked in the fire escape and we saw a nest of baby birds in there. And as you know, baby birds can't fly, so they would have been trapped in the fire escape. So I saw this and I realized what I had to do. So I put on a bunch of coats, hoods, gloves, and I went outside, climbed down the fire escape, and rescued each baby bird one at a time. And I had gotten through about 3 or 4 birds, and then I realized that there was one trapped in the corner, and it looked like it had a broken leg. So I went over and I tried to gently pull it out of where it was stuck. And in doing so, it had like a vice grip on my finger and it was trembling. So I'm climbing back up the fire escape to release this baby bird, and it wouldn't let go of my finger. So I was like trying to nudge it off my hand and it wouldn't let go. Eventually I got it off my finger and I set it in the yard. Now with the other baby birds that I set in the yard, they would just take off and run into the woods. But this one just sat there shaking. So I'm walking away thinking, what should I do about this? So I went into my house, and meanwhile I was just thinking, did I abandon this baby bird that needed me? So I went back out and I picked it up, took it inside, and nursed it back to health. I actually have pictures on my phone. And I made like a little nest for it, leaves and all that stuff. And a few hours later, it fell asleep. It was kind of cute. It fell asleep in my room. But I picked it up, I took it back outside, and I released it. But the weird thing was, it flew towards the boundary of our property and landed near the woods. But when it landed, it turned around, looked at me, and chirped. And then ran into the woods.
How sweet.
So I guess the moral of the story is always show compassion, whether it's something simple and insignificant like a bird or a human. Just never lose compassion. Thanks for listening.